Hello, welcome to Soulprint's weekly Pick Your Crystal reading. I'm so glad you're here today. This is for the week of January 15th through the 21st. So we're well and truly into the third week of January. I hope your new year has been going well for you. So today we're looking at three different crystals. This one we're blue. Okay, because you know I'm real fancy. This is a clear quartz. We're calling it clear. And this one, like, I think we're going to just call it like rose. Um, Actually, it kind of reminds me of that dusty rose color. All right, so take a moment. Know that you might pick one or two or perhaps even three may resonate with you. Select your crystals and we will get started. All right, here we go. Start with the blue one. All right, let's see what these cards have to tell us, shall we? The Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so this has the feeling of a reading that has to do with money, assets, possessions, anything that would be considered physical or tangible. So you're starting off with the Nine of Swords, which is talking about like literally a sense of worry, anxiety, sleepless nights. So whatever it is that this pertains to, it very definitely seems to be causing you just some emotional stress. You know, maybe this is one of those, I don't know how I'm going to pay for this, or I don't know why this is taking so long to get approved, or why the money isn't coming in, or why this hasn't settled, whatever it is. But this seems to be causing you some stress. As a result of that, you have become very sort of cautious about your funds, cautious about your sense of security or safety. Do you have enough to get by? Has something you've started, is it costing you too much money? Does it not feel safe? Does it not feel like this is going to go towards your sense of security? Now, the Emperor, on the other hand, speaks very highly of sort of abundance and financial success. It talks about, accomplishment through ambition. And then, of course, you have the Ace of Pentacles here talking about, kind of new beginnings when it comes to, a money flow or your assets. The Ace of Pentacles is often talking about the start of successful ventures. Sometimes it's talking about important documents. Sometimes it's talking about, gifts that may be coming through. So the message behind this is kind of an interesting one because it's sort of reminding you that you do not want to get trapped in this place of feeling scarcity, of feeling financially uncertain or scared or worried. Now, we all go through our lives and there's periods of, abundance, and then there's periods of maybe not so much abundance. But the trick is to always remember that when you have enough for today, you are living in a state of abundance. And sometimes that kind of thought process can really, really help you sort of shake off some of the real fear or anxiety about not having enough and help you to recognize that, the more abundance you see, the more blessings you see, the more success, safety, security, whatever it is, the more that comes to you, because of course that's how the universe works, right? It brings you that which you think about, that which you're focused on. And always remember, it also brings you that which you are attaching the strongest emotions to. And the universe doesn't kind of do positive, negative. And so, if the strongest emotion you have over this situation is fear and anxiety, you are going to become more fearful and more anxious. When you move yourself into a place of understanding, recognizing, knowing that success is coming, this is going to work out in your favor. You're going to have what it is you need in order to move forward. That is when the whole energy shifts, and you can start attracting that abundance and that success and that fruitfulness towards you. So that's the message here. So whatever it is that's causing you anxiety and worry on a physical plane or a way, understand that you need to make sure that your thoughts are positive and powerful, because that is what is going to bring the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles energy towards you. Okay, so let's go to the clear quartz. And what do we have here? We have the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Sun. Wow. So these are kind of lovely and auspicious cards. Okay, so the Hermit is talking about, quiet reflection. It's talking about thinking things through. Very often it means a sort of almost like a state of isolation or seclusion. But it is not productive, okay? It is a productive period where you can sort of reorganize, refocus, get clarity on where you're going and what you want that to look like. Because the Hermit is followed by the Ace of Wands, this is telling us that you are ready to start thinking about or ready to embark on kind of a new way of life, a new beginning. It might be some sort of, a new venture. It might be a move that you're planning, something that's going to kind of change your life in a significant way, because every kind of move creates a different environment in which you live. But whatever this is, it sort of come as a result of this period of sort of reflection, clarity, understanding. The Two of Cups here is really, really nice, because the Two of Cups typically talks about a soulmate relationship. It can talk about a partnership. It can talk about also kind of balancing the two halves of yourself, and feeling a sense of coming together, and achieving a sense of um, it's not independence and it's not autonomy. It's sort of a feeling of kind of knowing who you are, accepting it, and being okay with it. And I love the Sun here. I mean, you're starting and finishing with high arcana cards. And so the Sun is very much talking about success. I mean, the Sun card represents ultimate success, it represents happiness, it represents achievement. This is the card, okay? This is the one you always want to receive. So, this is a really, really nice energy. It definitely feels like there's some sort of a shift or a change that is in the works, or as a result of this contemplation, you are now starting to look into, ponder. As I said, it could be a move, it could be a new business venture, it could be, even taking a hobby and turning that into some sort of a revenue making, prospect. But the cards are assuring you that you can go forward successfully, and you can find that just that sense of peace and success that you're looking for. But remember, it started with quiet reflection. And so as you're moving through this new venture, make sure that you take the time for periods of quiet reflection. Take time to sort of go still and think and process and check in with yourself, and sort of like, okay, is this how I want to be? Is this where I want to be? Does this still feel right? What is my intuition telling me? And when you do that, you're going to see that things move very smoothly and nicely. And let's not forget that wands are um, an energy of action, they're an energy of words, of talking, of communication. So I'm really liking this for those of you who chose the clear quartz. And here we go. Let's move on to this sort of dusty rose color. Here we go. Okay, so we're starting with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Strength card, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So, two wands back to back, right? So you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is really about, kind of success. It's about a positive income. It's about moving forward. And the Knight of Wands is about, sometimes it's about a change of home. Sometimes it's about a journey. Very often, though, I find that the Knight of Wands represents information or movement coming in through communications. So perhaps there is something that you've been waiting to hear about. Perhaps there is something new that you're contemplating or you're wanting to begin. With two knights back to back, this is definitely an energy of moving forward, of shifting from sort of a place of stillness into a place of pushing forward. And, again, the wands, actions and words, pentacles, tangible possessions, money, your health, things in the physical world. So there's definitely a sense that this is moving, whatever this is representing for you, it's definitely an energy of moving forward. Now, I really love the Strength card because in this instance, it's talking about sort of holding things in control or getting control. It's about relying on your own strength. It's about relying on your inner wisdoms and guidance and allowing you to move forward as this energy is moving you forward. All right. So you've got the knights creating this forward movement, and you've got the strength card reminding you that not only are you capable of being in control of a situation, but you really do have the strength, the smarts, whatever it takes to sort of kind of bend, if you will, the situation into something that is going to be helpful and beneficial to you. I absolutely love the Ten of Pentacles here. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is sort of the ultimate in wealth or success or happiness, financial stability. It can also, of course, mean inheritances. It can mean, money becoming available, resources becoming available. And so, whatever this is about, it really, really is lovely because it very definitely talks about this sort of movement towards strength, inner strength, and movement towards success and ultimately happiness. Okay, so thank you ever so much for being here this week. I look forward to seeing you next week on Soulprint. Bye for now.